Okay, good morning, all of you. I'm audible. Hello?
Yes, sir. Good morning.
Yeah. Okay. We'll see today some of the matrix where one-dimensional and two-dimensional, and then we'll go for multi-dimensional arrays also, and then cell arrays, structures, and all. That is the today's schedule actually. But some of the classes I'm taking extra as well to cover the basics. Then we'll move on to actual our optimization algorithm, or you can say that applications. Then some brief introduction about the machine learning algorithms, all these things. Now, we'll see this one-dimensional array. Here, thing is vector, or you can say that array. Suppose some a is equal to something you can write 1, 2, 3. So this is the data is available in that A. How to retrieve that A? So all these things we required when the data is stored in some information is already stored. In that case, how to retrieve the data? Let it be some A is equal to, let assume that inside there is a value, maybe 3 or 4 or 6 or anything, some value is available. And in the MATLAB, as you already aware that index will start with 1, whereas in Python it will start with 0. So that is the small difference you must notice. Now some data is available in this A. I want to retrieve the data. So suppose I want to retrieve this data. Then what I have to write is x of 3. If I write and enter, then answer will be 6. So like that it will get. That is the different here. Only thing is how to retrieve the information. So that's what we require. And another one, one-dimensional array, something like x is given some information, and I want to get any particular information as I mentioned. To get this data also, we can able to use this something like this. This already aware in the last class itself. There is a colon starting value. This will be ending value. This will be incremented by something. Whatever incremented value is there, in that value we can represent. So now if I take something you are assigning to y, x of 3. So x of 3 will represent this value. See that x of 1, x of 2, x of 3 corresponding value is 3. So like the 8. So like that we can able to get that information based on the your required data. So if you are able to get any of the data, we can easily write. MATLAB export సార్ మీరు కూడా విన్నారా? అవును సార్ ఏం చేద్దాం సార్ నేర్చుకుంటున్నాం. మీకు వచ్చి కదా సార్ అలాంటి. So now we can see here x of 3. So x of 3 will represent 8. Similarly, I want the one value as to represent. In that case, you have to write x of 10. That will give the one value. Similarly, in some portion, I want to display not only one particular value, or you want to remove it or something, that is also possible. We can see this third and then ninth and fourth. So these things I want to get the output. So third in the sense third position, that is index, then ninth position index, then fourth position index. So in this case, we can pass the values or argument in the index fashion as well. X of 394. So that position values is going to be assigned to y. Then you can see that you will get it as a 8. Then ninth position is 2. Then fourth position is 7. So 8, 2, 7 is your answer. So like that, we can able to retrieve the information, specific values. And something I want to delete it from the existing data. So how to delete that? You can see 1 to 10 values are available, means index positions. For that, I created as a one vector. Let it be x 10 minus 1 to 1. So first value is 10, next 9, 8, 7 and so on. It will get it up to 1. In that, some of the values I want to delete. So are a null. What you have to do is you can use this bracket. Automatically that values is going to be null. So 2 to 4. Starting value is 2 and then ending is 4. Up to that index positions you assign this value. So that means null. Rest only you will get it. Now first value is such. Then what will happen? Second, third, fourth is going to be deleted. The rest values up to 4 only they assigned this. Remaining values as usual it will be displayed to X. So then 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 that is going to be displayed in this fashion. And another one, I want to find index positions with the condition. Suppose we can see that some X is available. Let consider X is your marks. So let it be 60 marks or 90 marks or 40 marks, 10 marks, 20 marks like this. You may have what you can make it as a something values are available. Let consider it is a marks. Now I want to know less than 40 marks. So for that, what you can use is find is one command is available. Find x greater than 40. So if I write x greater than 40, that positions will give this position and this position, I mean, are less than 40. Whatever you want to specify less than 40, that treated as a fail. So we need to identify which roll number. Position means let it be this is roll number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. In these positions, I want to identify the less than 40. So this will give 4 and 5. Now I want to know the marks also. In that case, the here variable name is marks means you can give marks of find marks less than 40. Then it will give directly marks is going to be displayed. Only if I go for find that will give index positions, then the variable in that index position will return the value. So that is the major difference between find as well as the index, how to get that value. Now we can see in this case, I used as a find, the variables are this one, find x greater than 3, then what I can write, greater than 3 positions it will come. See that this is first position, then second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, 7 positions are there, means 7 values. Or we can say the length of x will give the 7. Now, greater than 3, this is one position, this is second position, third. So 1, 2, 3 means position number, index number are 2, then 3, then 5. So 2, 3, 5, you can write it as a find x greater than 3. Now I want these values. In this position, we are identifying greater than 3. But what is the value? It's 8, 7, 6. So x of this index positions will give the value. So that's why we can able to this first we are getting the index value. Then after that, you write x of that. Automatically will return this value 8, 7, 6. So that is the way we can able to get it. Or alternatively, first you can assign this to this is equal to index. Then x of index will return the value. Both are same. Directly you can write one single statement to get the answer. Or first find x greater than 3 and that will assign to indexes some variable name. Then x of indexes will return the value. Now we'll go for as a two-dimensional array. In the first previous case, only single dimensional, let it be as a vector 1, 2, 3 and so on. This is the single dimensional, x is equal to something and you want to get x of 4, that value is 4 and suppose this value is 0, let us assume that x of 1, that value is 0, like that we can able to get it. And other one we can notice here, the two-dimensional array, instead of one value, we have to specify two values. First value is always row, second value is a column. So row and column, if I specify, suppose I want to get this data is available in a table, I want to retrieve this, let us do that. 10 I want the output side. Then this is equal to A matrix, let us assume. A is equal to this one. I want to get the 10 value. So what I will write? A of first row and where it is in the first column. Then if I type first row and first column, that will give automatically 10. Then I want 10 and 73 is required. Then what I will write? A of first row to second row column is 1. Then that will give 10 and 73 like this. So because first row and second row of first column, this thing. Like that any portion you want to retrieve, we can simply specify the data. In that case also, we can see here what is happening x of 3 comma 4. So third row, fourth column, what is your answer? That's it. So now third row is this one and fourth column, the meeting value is 21. Your answer is 21. And what is your answer here? 1 to 3 rows and fourth column, first row, second row, third row of fourth column, then 4, 10, 21. So that will give the answer of this thing. Like that, any portion you can able to retrieve the information like this. And similarly, you can see the display of A. So what it will give is matrix directly, or A, if you remove the colon, it will display directly A value. And in that, this matrix index in the order is 1. If it is a index positions of a vector directly 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. But in the case of matrix, this is index position 1, 2, 3, this is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 like this. So in the column wise, it will identify the index positions. So now if we want to go for some row wise and column wise, you can identify, suppose A of 1. A of 1 will represent the value is 1 is answer. A of 2 value is 4. A of 3. So 3 is 7. Like that, you can see this way 5 to 8. So fifth value is this one. Index position 5 is 5 and then 6 is 8, 7 is 3, then 8 is 6. So this is one way in the column wise retrieval. But in general matrix, we don't follow this thing normally. What we will follow is suppose A is a matrix A of I want these values. It is a different kind. That's why we can go for the column wise also. But any specific you want 5 and then 8, then 3, then 6. So separately you can go for this way and this is the other way. Or any portion you can able to retrieve this fashion A of 2 to 3, comma, column of 2 to 3, then your answer will be 5, 6, 8, 9. This is your answer. Like that, row wise, column wise, you can able to get the information. And now you can assign one matrix to other matrix as well if the dimensions are matched. Now you already know that zeros and ones. If I specify 0 of 3 comma 3, what it will return is 3 rows, 3 columns, all zeros. So like this, you can able to get your data first. This is the y is equal to. And ones of 2 comma 2, what x is equal to 2 rows, 2 columns, only ones, 1, 1, 1, 1. This is your x. Now what they are asking, y is equal to x. So if I write y is equal to x, but y is 3 by 3 matrix, x is 2 by 2 matrix. It is not matched. These values will not assign to that. But one alternate option is there. Only some portion you want to assign, it is possible. So now these ones are replaced in a y in this 2 by 2 matrix only somewhere. Suppose this portion I want to replace it. Then what I can write is y of second row to third row and this portion. So first row to second column, first to second column, that is equal to. If I mention x, this will find. Now what will happen? X consisting of 1, 1, 1, 1. This values 2 by 2. Here also this value is 2 by 2. This is replaced with this. Then what is your answer? 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0. This is your answer because this portion is replaced with x. That is the what I mentioned. But if I directly try to assign y is equal to x, it is not at all possible. That is what we can. And now we can see here, it is I assigned in the upper side. Here what I assigned in the lower side. If you want to assign here, also possible. What is the thing? Oh, first row, second row, 1, 2, 2 of 1, 2, 2 column. Then it will be updated only in the upper side like that. Whatever value you are going to replace, that positions you can retrieve first, then you can assign that matrix. Then easily your answer will be y is equal to this one. And similarly, if I assign this way, what I'm doing is I mention the table 1 to, matrix case 1 to 2 and 1 to 2 means the 2 by 2 matrix is equal to x. X is given 4. This 4 cannot be assigned to that position. That's why it is not possible. And now we can see directly if I am not specify anything, if I assign, then the overwriting the y. So whatever 5 by 5 matrix is there directly, you are assigning to x. So it will, the means y will replace with only x, not the total. Y will vanish directly. Only x value is assigned to y. So overwrite, it will be given only y. Y is equal to x only. Now we can see given y matrix, it will display like this. Then what I did is here, y of 2 comma colon. What is meaning? Second row of all columns is null. You make it to null. Second row of all columns. So second row means you can see here this one is your second row. You make it to null. Make it to null means what? You are removing that directly. So then what is remaining matrix? 1, 2, 3, then 7, 8, 9. This is your answer. If I do this, reason is what? The all columns. This is first column, second column, third column of second row is equal to null. So you are removing this. The remaining will be displayed like this. And similar fashion. Here what I did is all rows means the first row, second row, third row, only first column and third column is going to be removed. What is remaining now? We can see I will remove that. The all rows of first column, this is the first column, and then this is the third column. If we remove these two, then what is remaining? 2, 5, 8. It will get 2, 5, 8. So this will give the answer. And similarly, if you want to find size of x. So size will give rows and columns. I already mentioned length will give the count. Length of x will give the count, and size will give the rows and columns. So in this case, to how many rows and how many columns? So 1 row, 2 rows. So 2 rows and columns are 3. Then 2 and 3 will display. The length is nothing but a count. So it is indirectly you can write this statement as well for getting the length. Size is getting 2, 3 and max of size of x will give the length. So that is the length will be 3, means 3 columns it will be showing. And now maximal number, if any matrix you want to find maximum, that also possible. We can see x is this one. I want to know what is the maximum value in a x, but directly if it is a two-dimensional array, what it will do is each column maximum will display first. If I write max of x, what it will give? Max of x will give each column wise, what is the maximum value? What is maximum value? First column is 7, second column is 8, third column is 9. So this is the maximum. But total vector, what is the maximum? How will you get? Now max of this one. So max of x. That will return 7, 8, 9. In that maximum is 9. Like this. Or you want to assign this is equal to some variable, some a, then max of a will give the 9. That is also possible. Anything is fine. So first, in a two-dimensional array, you want to get the maximum value. Each column maximum will get. In that, total maximum will get it as a maximum. And you can see here again, the condition is this is x value. I want to find if the x is greater than 5, that values I want. So there is two things. First index you can find and then get the values. So for that find is a one statement. Find x greater than 5 if I give, what it will give is index position where x greater than 5 will be available. Now you want to get the actual value, what you will write is x of find of x greater than 5. That will give the actual value. You can see that more than 5, 7, 8, 9, then 6. So these are the values we are going to retrieve. So that's what directly one statement you can write, or you can get the splitting statements as well. Find x greater than 5, that will give index, and x of index, that will return the value. So that is one thing. Now you can see arithmetic operations and all. So A is given, and then if I enter this A matrix, will get it. And at any point of time, you can add or subtract or delete or anything. That operation is possible in a matrix. What we'll do is A is given. If I make it A plus 3, then this will return each value of A, you will add with B. I mean, add with 3. So then what will happen? 1 plus 3, 4, 2 plus 3, 5, like that. 4 plus 3, 6. Then other row, this is the first row is over. In a second row, 4 plus 3, 7, then 8, then 9, and so on. We are keep on adding the plus 3. And similarly, each element you can subtract minus 2. This is the A matrix minus 2, B matrix plus 3, or something you want to write. That is a element by element we can able to add or subtract or delete. Now you can see performing operation to every entry. Now what I did is multiplication. So A into 2. So then what will happen? 1 into 2, 2 into 2, 3 into 2, like that. You'll get it as a this one. A by 3, each element by 3 will get it as a this one. And now the question is here you can see what the thing is, write the command, you have to subtract 1 from all the values in a while that are larger than 4 and store it back to y. So in that case, how to get the command? So A is given. The question is here, you can see. The question is here, first you identify the positions where y is greater than 4. That is the reason I wrote this line, first one, find y greater than 4. But this is a position we'll get. But I want again values. So y of that will give the values. Now at this point, you will get the values. What are the values we'll get? Greater than 5 means what are the positions inside y of, what is the inside positions we are getting? This greater than 4, position 4 is 1, 5 is another one, 6 is another one. These are the positions. And I can't subtract position directly. That's why y of this I can write. This will be given maximum values, mean greater than 4, it shows 5, 5 and 8. 5, 5, 8 are the values. And what I have to do? I have to subtract -1. So this is equal to 5 minus 1. That will be 4. Then this will be 4 and 7. And we got this right hand side. Then these values we have to replace there in the left hand side. In the which positions? That positions we can able to replace. That is equal to y of find y greater than 4. Then automatically wherever y greater than 4 is available, that is replaced with first value is replaced with 4, second is replaced with 4, third is replaced with 7. Like that. Now you can see the matrix. Earlier matrix are 1, 3, 5. Now it become 5 is replaced with 4. Then 2, 5, 8. 2, 5 is replaced with 4, 8 is replaced with 7. These positions is replaced. That is only way you can assign. Now same with this logic, you can see the problem. What is the problem is here? The question is asking that there is a employees in a vacation days is given. This is the vacation day. The 4 employees are there. For 3 months details are given. What are the 3 months details? This is the month 1, month 2, month 3. He is a employee 1. So employee 1, this is a month. Then second employee took 5 days, first month. This is a first month, second month, third month, and other months is not taken. And this third employee is he took 10 days of vacation, then first month, then second month is 1, third month is 5. And these 2 months are taken more than that. Now the question is, last 3 months details are given. In the matrix, salaries are column. The salary matrix also given. The first employee salary is this, second employee, third employee, fourth employee. And then this is the month 1, month 2, month 3. Now it is the present salary, actual salary. Now the thing is, if any employee, if you took less than 3 days of vacation, we need to give bonus of 10%. Only one statement you can able to complete this total. Now the thing is, first you have to identify where the positions are going to replace. Only replacement position is what? If vacation days is greater than 3 means we don't get anything. Less than 3 days, we'll get the bonus. For those people, what is his salary is present salary into 1.1 means 10% is increasing. So that positions by looking here, this guy will get all 3 months salary will update because he took only 1 day here. Rest of months is not taken any leave. That's why here we'll get 10% bonus. This month means here will update the salary. This will update. This will update. And second employee, you can see he will not get any bonus here. But here we get the bonus. And this guy, third guy, here we don't get anything, but here we'll get only one place. And fourth one, these 2 positions will get the bonus. So this is the way. Now, how to update it? So first you have to identify as per previous one. What you want to identify? If vacation days is less than 3. Find vacation days less than 3, and that where you have to update that indexes of the salary. We have to update. In that salary of that, this value is equal to salary of that position into 1.1 will update. That is what only one sentence we can able to get this. Now find vacation days less than 3 of salary means in the salary position. These positions we are updating in a salary side. And salary of find vacation days less than 3 into 1.1 straight away. Now only those positions, whatever I shared here, these 3 is updated. You can check it. Here 10% is updated. And whereas here up to values are updated. These 2 are updated. Then here only middle is updated. Then other one is what? Last 2 values. Here 20,000 is there, but now it is updated to this one 0. Rest will not be updated. This will be updated. Yeah, because these two 10 and 7, it is more than 3. So this salary will remain same. This salary will remain same. And here 0 is there. So this will be updated. So now we can get it. This will be updated. So like this single statement, the total problem is going to solve. What I did is you have to find the locations of salaries by using which is the greater than that position. We can able to get that. So this is the case we can use the one statement. And now we can see MATLAB 5x power 5, and this is one equation. And now P make it as a coefficients. You want to find the roots, already informed the previous class also. Roots of P will return the roots. So because it is a 5 coefficients you write, and then roots of coefficients will return the root values. And I can see here, you want to solve Ax is equal to B notation. Ax is equal to B. I want to find x is equal to inverse of A into B. So we'll get it as a this value of x. X consisting of, it may be based on the matrix. Either it is x1 or x2 or x3, you can get it. And now you can see this, how to solve. Now first, same thing, you must find the coefficients of A matrix. 2, -4, -1, 3, -1. These are the coefficients. Then 1, 1, -2, and 4 is not there. Then 5 is 1. Then -1, -3, 1, 3, 3 is missing. No? This is 0, and this is 1, this is 3. And here is 3, -1, -1. 4 is 1, 2, 3, fourth value is 4, fifth value is -1. And 1, 1, -1, 2, 0. That's all, A. And B values are 3, 6, -4, 1, 5. This is B value. Then x is equal to inverse of A into B. That will give the x value. That's it directly. Now the x consisting of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 values. 5 by 1 matrix. Now x of 1 will return x1 value. X of 2 will return x2 value, and so on and so forth. That's what I mentioned here. A is matrix, B is matrix. Then x is, this is another way. Instead of inverse, you can do this way also. A backslash B, that is in turn A by B. B by A. This in turn B by A. Backslash will take care of the inverse of that. So therefore, if I write A by B, it will take it as a B by A calculation inside. Or if you are confusing with backslash, you can take it directly. Ax is equal to B now. In that position, I want x. So inverse of A into B, that will give as a x. Now reshape. How to reshape it? Because depends on our requirement. You want to reshape the matrix. We can easily reshape it. Now here 3 rows and 3 columns are there. I want to reshape to suppose some other data. I want only 2 rows. Rest will be in the column. We can able to get it. So vice versa also. Or I want only columns, we can make it to get the B is equal to A colon. That will convert all the rows only in the column fashion. We can able to get it. And you can see the multi-dimensional array. What we did is so far in a single dimensional array, single dimensional array completed, and then two-dimensional also completed. When we go for as a multi-dimensional array, only one more dimension will increase. So as per you, so far discussion, matrix A is there, then rows and columns. These are the things will be available. Same, this is nothing but a two-dimensional array. So we will represent like this: first row, first column, first row, second column, like that. The element positions will be representing. This is the fashion. And this is the diagonal element 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, and so on. These are the off-diagonal elements. Now, we want to make use of the multi-dimensional array. What we'll do is we'll add one more dimension. Let it be 1, comma 1, comma 1, then 1, comma 2, comma 1, then 1, comma 3, comma 1, 1, comma 4, comma 1, first row. And similarly, second row, 2, comma 1, comma 1, then 2, comma 2, comma 1, and so on. So what is meaning in that one is page number. Same table will get it more, or we can able to store more number of pages, more tables in a different positions, different pages. Now this is a page 1, same set. In the page 1, I call it as a another dimension is 1, 1, 1. Like this, we add 1, 1, 1. Same in a page 2, same data will write it there, but 1, 1, comma 2. Then 1, 1, 1, 2, comma 2. Like that, this is second page. And third page, we can write another thing. 1, 1, comma 3. 1, 1, comma 1, 2, comma 3, and so on. So like that, many number of pages you can able to add. Now you can see here, first one, same table only. We are not changing anything. Two-dimensional table only, or 3 by 3 matrix, or 4 by 4, or 10 by 10, or 1 by 10, whatever matrix you are to represent in the fashion of page number. Now you can see page 1 table is stored, page 2 table, page 3 table. Like that, any number of pages you can able to add by giving this number. This number 3 represent third page, 2 represent second page, 1 represent first page, like that. Now retrieval also, suppose what I want is, I want to retrieve this. How to get this value? It is a position, let P matrix may consisting of some numbers here. In this, how to get this value? And this value we can easily retrieve. Suppose this is a matrix, let us assume that A of second row, third column of first page. If I enter this way, this here maybe data is 10 is available. Let us assume that if I write this and if I enter, then your answer will be 10. Or I want this A of 2, comma 2, comma 2 means second page, first row, second row, first second column, second row, second column of second page. So second page, this data may be 7 means this will display the 7. Like that, any portion or this portion, any portion, exactly same syntax of two-dimensional, but you make it as a comma. In which page data you want, you can specify that page number, whether it is a first page or second page or third page, you can easily specify the page number. And you can see this is the actual 3 by 3 matrix, two-dimensional. Now I'm going to add that one more page. How to add that page? Now you can see second page I'm adding. So what is the second page? All rows of all columns in a second page. You can specify these numbers into that page. So you can see this numbers, you can able to get it into A only, second page. Then what is your total pages now? We can see that there is a 2 pages we are going to get it to. So in a second page, we are able to get this information. If I type A, this will give 2 page data. First row of first column mean page 1 data. Like this, all rows, all columns of second page data will get it. And if you want to add third page, what you will do? You can assign like this. All rows, all columns of third is equal to 111 colon semicolon, then 2, 3, 4 semicolon, 4, 5, 6 semicolon, or last is not required. That will become third page. If you enter this, the results will be all rows, all columns of third page. You are able to get it that. So that is the way we can able to get that information. Just a minute. Yeah. So now we can able to get this data. And now you can see A is original. First page is this data. Then I added second page is this one. Then if I enter A, then first page, second page data is going to be displayed like this. And similar way, third page you can add it, or fourth page you can add it like that. You can keep on add the page number 1, 2, 3 and so on. We'll get the information. Now, other way also there using the cat function. The cat function can be useful tool for building a multi-dimensional array. So directly we can assign, or you can go with this fashion also. You can see here dimension. Now we are assigning that A matrix to B, and third page we are adding with this data. So this is the third page data. If I enter, if I enter, you can get it as a third page is 3, 2, 1, whatever they mention here. The syntax is simple. B, we are assigning this value, we are assigned to B. First A matrix is available. In that 1 and 2 is available. In that 1 and 2, we can able to add third page. So that's why page number is given as a 3. The corresponding data is this one. And automatically A is assigned to B. No, first and second is already available. It will display. And third is assigned to third page. We can get it the third page data as well. And how to make it as all zeros in a fourth page as well. Now what we have, B is up to 3 pages are available. First page, second page and third page. So in the fourth page, you can write B of all rows, all columns of fourth page, that is equal to 0. Then what will happen? The results will give like this. All rows, all columns of fourth, that is equal to 0, 0, 0. Like this, you can able to get it, all zeros. Now you can see fourth one we got all zeros. First one, second, third, as such it will display. And we are assigned to fourth one is 0, it will replace the zeros. Then accessing again same as the two-dimensional array only, no different. So while you are accessing, what we are accessing is existing data. A consisting of some pages. Now we are going to get the data. A is available. Now if I enter directly A, what is the available data is there, it will display. But I want only some portion. So some portion of elements, you can see here somewhere. Yeah. This portion I want, or this portion I want. Let it be only this portion, like that. Any specific portion, like how we are going to do the matrix fashion, that only we can able to get the data. So similar fashion, what we are writing, I will show here. I want only just a minute, this portion. Yeah, this for 2 by 2 matrix I want. What I will write, A of 1 to 2 rows, 1 to 2 columns of what is third dimensional in which page. I want this data, no, this page number 2. So you'll write this. That's all. And enter it. Your data will return 10, 11, 13, 14. That's all. This is your answer. Or any other page number you want. Suppose I want 5, 6. This is 5, 6, 7, 8. In that case, you can able to get that information here. A, how will you write now? 1, 2 to 3 rows of 2 to 3 column in the dimension which page? 1. This is page number here, comma 1. Then it will return 5, 6, 8, 9. Like this, we are able to get it. And that is the way you have to retrieve. And we can go for as a, so far we see multi-dimensional. Now we'll see the cell array. What is cell array is creating a cell array. The syntax is cell of 5 comma 5. If I write cell of 5 comma 5 only, that means 5 rows and 5 columns. It will return, there is a like this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and so on. Just cells, it will create 5 by 5 empty cells and so on. We can add that data. Now you can see the example C of cell 2 comma 5, 2 rows and 5 columns are already available. 2 rows and 5 columns empty. Now we are creating that as empty. Then we have to assign the values to that empty cells. Now how to assign you in the specific position? You can see the C, 5 values you give it here. First row. The semicolon will shows that row is ended. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we can able to get the second row. So therefore, what you can do is first row, this one, then second row is this one. We can able to get that two data, first row and second row. So these values is replaced there. So whatever we are getting here, this is the first one. This data is second row. Then your results will be like this. Similarly, we can able to retrieve that information as well. Accessing data in a cell array, there are two ways to refer to elements of cell array. Enclosing the bracket based on that. So you can see. Now tell me what is your answer. If I type this, C is available like this. If I type first row to second row, then first column to second column. Then what is your answer? First row and second row and first column to second column. Then our answer will be red 1, blue 2. So this is the answer you are going to get in the output side. You can see if I write that statement there, this will be red and 1, then blue and 2. Because they asked first row to second row. This is first row and then second row of first column to second column. This is your answer you are going to get it. Now, similarly, there is a one row, first row, columns are 2 to 4 columns. So one row, 2 to 4 columns, you can able to get it here. This is the data, first row of only second column, third column, fourth column. So blue, green, red. This will be your answer like that. And once if you know the matrix remaining portion as usual, no issue. Then here you can see friends is a one cell array, and in that the data is this one. Size of friends, how many one row and four columns will give. And some other case, this guy having other information, there is a name and age. So that if I specify, then that cell showing that what you can have one row, two columns, that is the data is available inside. That shows that fourth element of cell array, this one, is not displayed. Others are displayed. But what it is displayed? Because it is not a uniform, here is only one data, but here is two data is available. In which data you want to retrieve? Again, you have to write one more statement to get that data in this fourth place, first one or a second one. Now that's what the type is going to be displayed there. Now you can see friends data, name, age, phone number, qualification, address. That is the question. Similarly, I'm adding second row. This is the row is ended because semicolon we made it there. That's why you can end the row. And second row we are giving the answers from 32 number and so on. You are able to give his details. Similarly, if you want to add third row, you can add it, fourth row, you can add it like that. Keep on, you can add the details. And if I type friends data, you will get the total information in the cell array. So that is the one thing. And here you can see that we are assigning other way also. In each element separately, you can assign. It should not be in the same data type. Any data type is possible to assign the value. Now, first cell array of 1, 1, we are assigning this data, red rows. Then 1, 2, we are assigning one matrix. Then 2, 1 is 6 by 6, another data. 2, 2 is 7, 1, 6 is other. Like that. You can able to assign the data separately. In this fashion, you can able to assign. And this is all about any null you want to make it, you make the null. It is the 4, 3 is going to be null. And you can see here 4, 3 I made a null. Then first empty brackets is going to be created. Yeah, it is a cell array, it is not a null. What you will do is first you create 4 rows and 3 columns with this empty. And now what I did is I'm adding 3, 4 in a first row, second column. So first row, second column, I added the value 3, 4. And some other data, third row, second column, I added this matrix. Like that, wherever you want to add, you can able to add that information, will get that. So similarly, we can see that pre-allocated cell arrays. At any cell point of time, you can give this data. It is going to be, suppose if I created a cell, 3 rows and 3 columns, 3 rows and 3 columns I created, and I'm allocating the data for first this one. This is the data, and 2, 1, this is the data, 3, 1, this is the data. So like that, we can able to get that information. And now if I type A, so this will get it, and then rest of the columns are same as this. And using some syntax, that's what some examples also given how to retrieve it. Suppose if I make it as 1, the first value is going to be retrieved in that friends data. And 4, the fourth value will be retrieved. So whatever the data is available. Now we can see the different here. Friends data is this one. We assigned friends data. I made it as a 1. Then this name will be displayed. But if I made it as a 4, 4 consisting of 2 datas, this 2 data will display here, Sangeeta and 35. But in that, whether I want this portion or this one, What I will write is friends of 4 and 1 means in the 2 is there now, first one will display. Then friends of 4, 2 denotes the second element of the fourth cell. So this is the first element of the fourth cell. This is the second element of the fourth cell is going to be displayed. Using cell indexing, there is a biodata is stored in that, and you can retrieve that biodata 4 comma 1. Your answer is, you can see that fourth row of first column. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. So Suresh is the fourth one and first column. So therefore, your name will be displayed like this. And what I did is, in the biodata, all rows of first column. All rows of first column means this is going to be displayed. That's what we displayed the total in the first column. Like that, any case how to retrieve it. Now you can see the structures also is very important. Structure is a one keyword. You can use this keyword and you can able to you can get the structure will be like this. And two ways I will show that. This is a keyword struct, and you can write the fields will be field 1 mean question and answer. Suppose name, what is the name you have to write? Then age, what is the age? Then phone number, then number you have to give. Then address you have to give. Like that, question and answer fashion. If I write, that will stored in a structured fashion. Now struct of name, answer, age, and then address, all these things. That will be stored in a one variable, let it be as a friend variable. And now we can see that there is a structure we are giving this fashion. Sometimes two names also you can give it. The name consisting of these two will be available. If I take a retrieval also, friends in the name, if I get two names is going to be displayed. And friends dot is retrieval. So all friends is having this many fields. What are the fields you have? Name, age, address, all these things are available. And friends dot age will give the age, friends dot name will give name, address will give address, like that. You keep on changing. Another library books and all, it is very useful, these structures, because in a college we want to search the books. What we will do is, college is a one structure. In that, we'll go to departments. So here is a triple E, then college dot ECE, then maybe CSC or something. Again, in the department, we may have the different specializations. Let it be as a power system or dot power electronics or dot machines, something like that. And again, in a power electronics or power system, same sequence, you can see college, department, then specialization is a power system. In that, again, different books. Let it be as a transmission line. Then you want to add the books of transmission line books. Maybe author name, title of the book, author name, then publisher name, year of publisher. So like that, you are keep on adding the books with specifying the location. So now you can see is a MATLAB is a book. In that, I want to add one book first. MATLAB, some structure name, dot author. You can give the author name, price you can give it, publisher you can give it, year of publisher you can give it. Retrieval also, as usual. If I enter this MATLAB book, the total data, whatever you entered, that is going to be displayed. Now other books also we may have 1, 2, 3, and so on. In book of 1, all the fields you can enter. Book of 2, all the fields. Book of 3, all the fields, like that. So any number of books, 1,000 books also, you can keep on entering the data. And while you are searching book dot name, if you are searching book dot name, what it will return? It will return all the titles. Suppose first name A, B, and C. Second name may be this. Third name may be this. Something like that. So titles of the book names will be displayed. Or I want prices of the book. Any book. Book dot prices, all the price list will get it. Or book dot year of publication, whatever year of publications are there, that list will be provided. This is easy to understand. Now we can see book.name, you are able to get your books. So this list is going to be provided. Now you can see in electronics books or electrical books or something, you keep on computers books, you keep on adding with this notation, we can add that books, and again you are easy to retrieve that books as well. So now book.electronics, whatever books are available in the data, that is going to be displayed. So this is about this thing. And what we have is we'll see some, what you call it as graphs also, some portion. I think you may have tomorrow also class at 9 o'clock. Now we'll see some plotting commands. It is useful for projects and all. So what I will do is just a minute, I will share once again. I will share. Sorry, it's not coming. Okay. This is the plotting. Some of the plots I will show you. Two-dimensional plot, three-dimensional plot, basic plot, subplots, some bar chart, pie chart, so sub functions. This also important. Now you can see here the MATLAB visualization is a better when comparatively Excel visualization. So that's why generally we'll go for as a MATLAB plottings. Now here you can see there is a formatting of a plot, label, adding grid, then adding as the text, multiple plots. So all these things is also possible. Normal basic plots are a two-dimensional plots, but you can able to get other type of plots as well. Now you can see simple plot command is y is equal to 3x plus 7, plot y versus x, you want to get it. And x is equal to 0 to 10. So x is equal to 0 to 10. In that incremented by 0.1, if I specify, then automatically y is going to be calculated 3x plus 7. Then plot x comma y, that is going to be plot. So there is a different kind of plots are available. Whether you can able to, you know, get it in the fashion of different style. Normal style will be like this by default. Solid line will get it and blue color will get it. After that, if you want to specify any style of the plot, see, instead of solid, I made it as a minus minus. What you can give it, that is a dotted line plot will get it. And similarly, inside the plots, there is a different kind of plots will be available, x1, y1, and then c1, x2, y2, c2, and so on. You can see the x1, y1, c1 is one set, x2, y2, c2, and so on and so forth. Now the symbols, these symbols, if I use inside the plot command, you will get it as a color. So whether it is a blue color or red color or a cyan color, green color, based on this letter, automatically the plot is going to be different colors. And then symbols, you can give it either in the dotted fashion or oval fashion or star fashion or plus or square or diamond or triangular downside, triangular up or left or arrow. So these are all some of the inbuilt markers. So this is a color. This one will be as a marker. This type of marker is going to be. And then line style, solid line, dotted line, dashed line, all these things is going to be displayed. Now you can see plot x comma y means normally if I am not specify anything, it will be blue color. and then solid line will be planted. But now I am specifying R means red color, dot means points. So your plot will be something in the red color, dotted line. This is the case. Suppose if it is a, you make it instead of dot here, you make it as a circle, then what it will do is instead of dotted, you will get the line will be in the keeping as a circle or arrows. Your line will be getting with the arrows will be like this. That is all about in your hand. What you want to specify the plot, you can specify it. Plot x comma y G O. So that means G is a green color, O is a circular. While your plot will be green color and circular. And this will be X comma Y. And then this Y, X and capital Y's are the our data, X axis and Y axis data. And Y is mentioned here yellow, K means black, and M means magenta. Why black is need to required? Because in this plot command, default color is blue. So if you not specified, automatically it will be blue. And then you want to go for other color, you can specify the thing. And this is the left arrow. And plot x comma y of red and then colon and different types blue dashed line and there is a marked with the plus symbol like this you can able to. And once the plot is alone is not sufficient. If you plot any plot, you have to specify x axis and y axis and all. In that case, so what you want to do is you want title you want to specify. For that, you have to give the label names also. So there is a X label and then Y label and title. So all these things you have to specify. For that syntax is X label, Y label, title and text. Not this dip. So wherever you want to specify the text also is possible. And other case G text and all any position place in any specific position also we can able to specify the text. Now you can see this plot, x is given, y is given. If I wrote plot x comma y, that will be as a default. Plot x comma y will be the default one. And now you can see that sin x is given something and then you want to write a code for this y is equal to sin x. I want for that omega t is required. Omega t is equal to x if I assign and t you can specify 0 to 0.04 second and we can easily write a code sin x. What is x? Omega t. What is omega? 2 pi f. So I write the 2 pi of omega t with different values of t. It will calculate the x and y is equal to sin x. You can write like that. In the current expression, you want to specify this plot, then t is vary. You can give the sum t 0 to 10 with incremented by something and I of t is equal to 0.1. Why I use dot here? For each element of t, we need to calculate what is I of t. That's why dot I mentioned here. And wherever the multiplication or division, all the operations are there, you make it as a dot and that will give I of t. And plot t comma I of t, it will plot the x-axis is time, y-axis is the current. That will be x label and y label you can specify. And line space, I told like this already marked actually. And line style, marker style, color styles like I shared already. And if you give this is the command will be different styles of colors is going to be. Now what I did is in the program plot t comma y is normal and dot dot rs red color then square rs means r is red color and s means square. So you can see red color lines and square brackets is there and their marker edge is black. Here k is black and marker face color is green. You can see inside we made it as a green. Outside is make it as a black K, and marker size is 8. So this is the way. Now we can see how the plots are going to be different kind. There is a red color. We mentioned red color, and dotted is mentioned. Dot dot, I mean dash dash. So its lines are dash dash, but color is red. Then this points, we make it as a square. S is mentioned square. Another one, what is required is outer side is a K, inner side is a green. So like that, we can able to get this. And then plot, basic plots, you can see T is 0 to 0.04, and with increment of 1 e power minus 3. F is 50, omega is 2 pi of pi is equal to pi by 3. Then we can get it V and I. V is equal to 5 sin omega t. I is equal to 2 sin omega t minus 5. And I want T versus V or I versus T. All these things is possible. First we find the 5. Then I used as a phi is equal to pi by 3, and you have plot T versus current, time versus voltage, time versus current, and title is given, X label is given, Y label is given. If I'm not use the grade, the graph plain sheet will be there. If I use the grade, then the graph sheet lines in that plot is going to plot. That is the difference of grid on and grid off. Now it is a grid is there, that's why these lines are there. If you make it as a grid off, these inside lines will not be there, only this thing is going to be displayed. So that is the way we can able to get the plots, and different kind of plots also possible. G text, wherever you want to specify some G text, means something you want to, some plots are there, like see that I want to write for this position, this is a time versus voltage, this is time versus current. Like that I want to write. For that there is a G text will be there. That also depends on your specific position. You can able to write the G text. For that, what you want to do is you write the G text, and the plot is platted, and it will wait for your cursor, and you move this cursor will be like this. Wherever you want to paste, you go that position through cursor and click it. Then it will be displayed. Now you can see here. Initially, if I run the program, it will plot first plot. Now for this plot, I want to write something. Then this arrow, you can see that this position, if I keep on moving the cursor, this position may be here, or position may be here, or wherever you want. You just move that cursor and click that. Then I got this point. And again you move for the next plot. And if you move again, somewhere you want to write again second G text, you can write the second. Like that, it is in our hand. If I use as the G text, wherever you want, you can place that positions in that. And you can see that plot command line also can use sometimes, but normally we'll use as a plot command only. They used as a line T comma V2. And similarly here, plot T comma V1, we can able to, just a minute. So now like this legend also we can use it, because multiple plots are there. Each plot name may be different. In that case, we can able to use the plot 1 is current, plot 2 is voltage or something, plot 3 is power or something, you can use it. That is a legend. And then where the legend will place, that also is possible. MC is a middle and center, and middle and left, middle and right, bottom side or bottom center. Many positions are there. You can give the numbering also is fine. Now I used as a 4. So V1 plat, V2 plat, the positions, the legend position is 4. So 4 indicate that what? Bottom right. You can see that legend is showing here. We'll show this. Yeah. So this bottom right. If instead of 4, here if I use something is a 1, the middle right will get. 2, bottom left will get. Means bottom left. Here it will get. If I use as a bottom left, that means roll number 2. Instead of 4, if I use 2, this legend will shift it to here. Like that, we can able to use the legend position in any specific. Subplots also possible. P rows and Q columns and R position. So like that, we can able to place in a graph sheet multiple number of graph sheet. Here one plot, here another plot, here another, like that. Any number of plots we can make it in a one sheet. That's what we mentioned. 2 comma 2 1 2 comma 1 comma 1, meaning is what? Second row, first column, this plot is going to be, and second plot where we are plotting second row of first column and second position. So like that, you can able to give this numbering like what he mentioned is here. Based on that rth axis of the current plot. So there is a subplot PQR, breaks the figure window into P cross Q matrix for small axis. Means that many rows, this many columns, and select the rth axis of the current plot. So like that, we can see here. What I did is the subplot where, yeah, first subplot you can see 2 comma 1 comma 1, meaning is second 2 rows, first column, there is a 2 rows and 1 column only we made it. In that first plot, this is a first plot, this is a second plot, like that. So suppose 2 comma 2 comma 1, what is meaning? In a row, this like this, 4 plots, 2 rows, 2 columns of first, this is a first, like that. We can able to, now we can see it is easy to understand. What they mention is 2 comma 2 comma 3. This is the positions are 2 rows, 2 columns we split it. This is a position 1, position 2, position 3, position 4. This is a position 4. So now if I mention 2 comma 2 comma 3, 1, 2, 3. So third position will add it. Suppose here you make it as a 1. What will come? This plot will come to here. It will be empty because I used only one plot. That's why only one is displayed. Rest will be open completely. Is just empty sheet. So like that we can keep on semi-log also there, log plots also there, like that. Depends on this. You can place the position. This is the position 1, 1 plot I use, position 2, second plot, third plot, fourth plot. In the same graph sheet, we can able to get the multiple plots as well. And bar chart and pie chart also possible. X is given. You can give bar of X. This will give as a bar chart because it is a 3 columns are there. 3 charts is going to be displayed. Maybe year wise you want to see or different in a year. What is the target? What is the achievement or something different companies, whatever you want in the data fashion. That is a bar Y and grouped. If it is a grouped means it will combinedly set will commit. And another one, width and height, all these things you can set because this width and size, all these things is in our control. Preferably we'll make it as a greater than 1. The width is overlap. If it is greater than 1, it will overlap, and in general we'll make it as a this. Now grouped and stacked. Bar chart, you can see here the different styles. We can able to make it as a group is this fashion. Stacked means in the same line, different portions it is showing. So that different colors will represent as a different. Now instead of grouping here, it is a stacked here. And another one is a red color. We are able to get it in the different colors. So like that, we can able to get in the different style grouped, stacked. You can specify there, we'll get it is very attractive plots for result analysis part. and there is a bar charts with face edge color and line width, everything you can able to specify. And then pie chart also you can see, if this is the bar chart, now you want to make it as a horizontal bar H, if we show, that will give as a bar chart in horizontal, because to minimize the space and all. And then this is a staircase we can able to see, and there is a this lines we can represent. Pie chart means you can able to make use of the pie. Title is a pie, we can get it as a pie chart. So now we'll stop here today, and tomorrow we'll go for as a teaching learning algorithm. That is a optimization algorithm. We'll see. I will stop here today.